2.1, call to order. President of the Board of Trustees will call the California Military Institute Board Meeting at 5:12.
There you go.
Okay. Call to me. So next item. 3.1, revision, adoption, ordering of agenda. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Nielsen, and then I have Dr. Rao. Sorry. And calling for the vote. 5-0. 4.1, student representative to the Board of Trustees. And Mr. Nielsen?
Okay.
No.
CMI Student Representative, Cadet Captain Heather Abrees.
Good evening, Mr. President, Mr. Garcia, members of the board, Superintendent Mr. Bennett, and Cabinet. I'm Cadet Captain Heather Abrees from the California Military Institute. Right there is our quick little brief agenda of my slideshow. We had National Parent Involvement Day, where we handed out candygrams to the parents, thanking them for being involved in their children's education and showing the support and telling them to keep going. And we had them come to formation, we did our promotions, they were really involved and it was really nice. We had our spelling bee, where from left to right is first, second, and third. These lovely middle school girls, they won. They did very good. Good spellers, clearly, they won. We had Hour of Code, where everyone in their JRTC class learned how to do coding, and it was like fun activities, like there's a Wonder Woman one and a Minecraft one, and it's really a fun way to learn coding. We had our staff ASB holiday party, in the Santa outfit, that's our Commandant Major Allo. Getting into the spirit. They did a white elephant, they exchanged gifts. Miss Palmer wasn't too happy about that when Miss Soma took a gift, but they had fun, it was good. We hosted a winter wonderland dance for our middle schoolers. It was hosted by the junior class, that's us, class of 2020, best class, just saying. It was great. We sold ramen, they love ramen. Remember that, children love ramen. And it was really fun. They loved it. We had our court, our king and queen and the prince and princess. They were awesome. We had our Christmas parade where we had a color guard, our marching unit, band, and cheer. They were really cute. Looked so good. For Lane Crew, we have our Cocoa and Cram where the freshmen come after school yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And the NPR and their link leaders are helping them study for finals, because when you come into high school, finals are set up a little bit different, and it can be kind of hard, especially with the stress, and if they're like starting to take AP classes, it's a little bit different, so they get the opportunity to find new strategies to learn better. We had our GEMS girls. They went to Sky Ranch. They learned about pollution and animals, and the girl on the bottom right is looking at replicated animal feces. Very educational. We have our CMI Care Soldier projects, where we make cards and we send necessary items. We can send like razors for shaving and food, canned food, peanut butter, stuff like that, and cards to thank them for what they're doing, because they're honoring our country and they're doing a great job. We had our band concert last night. It was really good. Almost a full house. There's like 3 open seats, so that was pretty good. They did it really good. I personally love my band. Maybe biased, but I love them. They're really good. Today we had our pass and review, which some of you in here were able to come to. Thank you for that. It was very nice. We had the inspection of the troops, where we walked around and they looked at us. That was really good. We heard Mr. Milosavljevich's speech. It was a very heartfelt speech. And right there, Lieutenant Mendoza, she's the narrator. It was her first time, but she did really good, even when she was really nervous. And on Monday, we were doing Toys for Tots. We're sending 16 cadets to 29 Palms to help out doing face paint. And they're going to be dressing up in Dora costumes, SpongeBob costumes, and Diego from Go Diego Go. It's going to be fun.
4.2 item, CMITA President Mitchell Osborne. Don't see him? Okay, let's move on. 4.3, Principals Update.
Good evening, board members, President, Superintendent, Mr. Bennett, cabinet members. Actually, can you come up here real quick? I'm not going to give any speeches tonight. Really, all the credit goes to the students. Captain Brees actually performed all of her duties today under duress. She's actually quite ill. But she stood the entire day, handled herself with distinction and honor. And I just want to congratulate her for her leadership and for how she handled herself and our cadets today. So I will just leave it at that and say how proud I am of what you did today. All the credit to you and our troops. Thank you.
Item 5.1, Discipline, November 2018 Monthly Suspension Report. That's an action item. Do I have a motion? Do I have a motion? Mr. Stafford?
Second.
Second. Mr. Freeman? Call for the vote. Five point zero passes. Sorry? 5.1, I'm sorry, 5.1. Correction, 5.1. Next item is the information item, 6.1, invitation to address the Board of Trustees, agenda items and non-agendized items. No takers? So then I move to the next one. Item 7.1, consent of calendar, approval of consent calendar items. This is an action item. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Nielsen and Dr. Arau. Go ahead and call for the vote. Five zero. Next item is an action item, 8.1, personnel, certificated personnel action item. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Stafford and Mr. Nielsen. Call for the vote. Five zero. Next item is an action item, 8.2, personnel classified personnel action items. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Dr. Rowe. Mr. Freeman. Call for the vote. And that's 5-0 as well. Next item is information item 9.1, other items by the superintendent.
I just want to congratulate CMI for putting on such a wonderful pass-in review today. A few of us were over there, were able to make it over there and watch, and it's just really inspiring to see the kids having that much discipline and that much focus on what they're doing, down to the little fifth graders that are not any higher than this counter up here, but they look awesome in their uniform. They do a great job.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Next item is the information item 10.1, other items by the Board of Trustees. Mr. Stafford.
I just want to thank you for the invitation and was glad to attend. And you guys did a great job. I've been to quite a few of your passing reviews. I see you got your bars on. That's great, but great job, and I'll see you next year or at your next review. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Freeman.
This is very strange. I'm used to sitting over on that side of the dais. I spent the last 10 years with the Menifee Union School District School Board, and yeah, I was clerk. I wasn't expecting that. I will get you for that.
You're welcome.
I know what it entails. But I'm happy to be here. I've got, with 3 daughters who are seniors at high school, I told them if I got elected, I would embarrass them when it came time to handing out diplomas. I said if I didn't get elected, I was going to be subbing in their class. They got to vote because they turned 18 the day before the election, so I think I got 3 votes.
Mr. Nelson?
None from
Nelson.
today.
I'd like to thank CMI also for inviting me. I apologize I couldn't make it. Had a conflict of scheduling today, but I do want to be attending, and we're very proud of all of our students. We're very proud of you guys, and you. Thank you very much, because that's hard. To do what you did today, that's hard. Been there, done that. Not as intense as yours, but yeah, good job. Okay. Next item is an action item 11.1, adjournment of the regular meeting of the California Military Institute for December 12th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
See, got ahead of myself. Mr. Nelson and Dr. Rao.
Oh, yeah, you will have a turn.
Call for the vote.
I just want to make sure that you hear your.
5-0, and we're adjourned at 5:23.